back here with Young Turks Transformers. On Launchpad, you get to meet an entrepreneur who converted his passion for robotics into a real business. Incubated at IIM Ahmedabad in 2007, Pulkit Gaur started Gridbot Technologies with just 10 lakh rupees. Today, he's grossed revenues of about 1 crore and his robots are employed by the Indian Navy and NTPC. Here's his story.
Robots are no longer just in the imagination of sci-fi writers. They're here for real and programmed to simplify our lives. These technologies of tomorrow are in fact closer than you think. Courtesy Pulkit Gaur. An engineer by training, 27-year-old Pulkit gave up a career in developing computer software and pooled in his life savings of 10 lakh rupees to pursue his romance with robots. So began Gridbots Technologies in 2007, India's first consumer robotics company. Incubated at CIIE at IIM Ahmedabad, this tech startup develops and markets technologies in robotics, machine vision and artificial intelligence. But for Pulkit, innovating has just begun with a recent TED fellowship and 7 pending patents to his name with Gridbots.
We develop robots for defense purposes. One of our robot, Ground Zero, it can be used in combat and war zones, like for combat and war zones, where they can replace a soldier. We also develop mobile surveillance systems which can be deployed at any extreme condition, weather conditions, and they can provide real-time surveillance for the soldiers or for the military. We develop robots for industry. Our robot Saucer is an underwater robot which can be used in the tanks while they are operational, and they can clean these water tanks and can provide a real-time video feed of the tanks, so you can understand the condition of the tanks. We develop lightweight robotic arms which can be used by the SMEs who do not want to spend very high for getting very high accuracy or very high payload capacity robots. So these robotic arms can be portable and can be programmable. So it serves that particular segment effectively.
Creating these technologies is an 18-member team. A portfolio of over 30 robotics developed indigenously has found takers in educational institutions like IIT, IIM, as well as companies like JAL Engineers, Tanklin, NTPC and even the Indian Navy. In its third year of operations, Gridbots has already grossed a turnover of 1 crore. But even for a startup working to make life simpler, the journey has been a tough one.
When we started the company, the first and the foremost challenge was the funds, because when you are talking about a research company, there needs to be a constant revenue which can actually support your research, because you are not going to generate the revenues from the day one. So the first problem was the funding part. The second thing was you cannot find, like, it becomes very difficult for you to find good people who can actually who believe in you and try to become a part of your team. And third was the customer acceptance, because customers also tend to believe in the established brands and not with the new companies.
Pulkit is trying to establish the Gridbots brand by reaching the end user through a network of 20 franchisees. On sale are a set of 12 educational robots under the brand name Turtle, which have already found over 5,000 buyers. Up next is a range of household robots, the Self-Grid and G-Bot, who promise to reduce domestic workload. But the innovation continues with Pulkit's plans to take a bigger bite of the 3,500 crore rupee Indian robotics pie.
We plan to grow to a number of 300 franchisees across India in this financial year, where we want these franchisees to retail our robots, to provide the services around our products, and have a pan-India presence. We plan to expand to a team of about 100 this year, and for that we need an investment of about 15 to 20 crores. We are looking for some kind of investment, but not very actively. If some good deal comes through, we'll definitely evaluate that. We also plan to enter into the space of medical robots and robotainment.
Pulkit, we wish you the very best of luck with Gridbot Technologies. On that note, it's time for us to wrap up this episode of Young Turks Transformers. As always, write to us with your feedback, your suggestions, and more importantly, your profiles to youngturks@network18online.com. You can visit our website or you can follow us on Twitter. We'll see you again next week. Till then, from the entire team, goodbye and thanks for watching.